I wanted to share this story of when I learned about timber rights, and I guess those guys that are into land investing, those guys or gals into land investing or timber rights or mineral rights or resources, they'll find this funny, but I didn't know. So I buy my first piece of land. Not my first piece. I'm sorry. That's totally baloney. I was well into land investing at this point. I'm 5 years in. I had like over 30 properties, but I had bought them all sight unseen. And I'll tell that story later. But in my last story, I told you about one of the first pieces of land I bought for $350. Usually was buying them sight unseen, and I bought my first piece of land that I could actually get to, which was in upstate New York, because I'm in Connecticut. And when I was building my real estate portfolio, my land portfolio, I didn't want to spend the money on travel. I just wanted to spend it on land. So I would constantly buy land online and through brokers over the phone. And I wouldn't travel to go see them because I figured, man, this is going to cost me, $200, $300, $400 round trip, or even $1,000 round trip to get out to these places. And I was picking up the land for $100, $200, $300, $400, $1,000. So I was like, I'd rather spend it on the land. Anyway, I pick up this piece of land in upstate New York. And when I was going to see the land, the real estate broker, first of all, didn't want to walk it with me because it was snow, which I always found is the best time in the north to buy land. Wait till it snows 3 feet. No one's shopping, and if the owner needs the money, you're going to get it super cheap. But anyway, the snow was like 3 feet high. He was like, and when he's driving me up to the property, he goes, I don't know if you'll like it because they chopped down about, a little roadway, and then in the middle they chopped down like an acre or two. And it was a 9-acre plot. It is a 9-acre plot, 8.9 acres, right? And I looked at him kind of funny, like I was like, he kind of described a driveway and an opening for a house, So I go see the land. Sure enough, it kind of looks like somebody cleared a road for a driveway, and then they had cleared the trees there for a house, So I bought it. I ended up buying it. And I got a really good deal on it. I have no complaints about it. The money, that piece of land is a beautiful piece of land. I'll probably hold on to it forever. I've been developing that piece of land. If you guys have been watching the vlog, I'm developing that piece of land. But what was funny about that trip was that later on I found out when I was looking for materials and just making friends with the neighbors up there. Almost everybody's a lumberjack up there because that's all they got. We're in the woods here, folks, right? And they start telling me the value of these trees and how much the trees are worth. And I realized when that guy told me you might not like it because there was a clearing there, it was because there was a lot of money taken off of the property. And this was my first aha moment in land investing anyway. And this came 5 years after. Less than 5 years after. That's less, but it was towards the end of my first big tranche in buying a bunch of real estate. I realized, oh crap, the trees are worth money. Like, who would have thought? I'm from the suburbs. Here, we got to pay a guy to cut down a tree in our yard. Up there in the woods, they pay you to come cut the trees down. And it was my first really epiphany moment. And what's odd enough is that in business school and law school, I had learned about mineral rights. But in application, it was different, right? Because when you hear about mineral rights, sometimes you start thinking gold, or you start thinking oil. But mineral rights could be water. Mineral rights could be soil, literally just dirt. So you go out and you have a 10-acre plot in upstate New York, and the soil is good enough to grow on. You can come in there with a bulldozer, and at $2 a square at per square foot, you're going to get, or per ton, you're going to be able to sell that soil, which was just, it made the outlook on that piece of property totally different, right? So that was really my first take on it. And then as soon as I realized that, I realized, wow, there was a whole stone wall that I was planning to build a house on, and I went and priced it at Home Depot. That's worth money. The soil is worth money. And when the more you start learning, the more I'm learning about sustainable farming, in particular sustainable farming, you realize that, damn, you can actually rejuvenate these resources. So a lot of people just think of, extraction in the sense of, let me go in there, grab everything, and now it's depleted. But there's sustainable harvesting of timber, right, where they selectively cut, so you're not clear cutting the forest and nothing grows back. The same thing with the dirt and all the other natural resources from the ground. So anyway, that was my aha moment in real estate. That was my big aha moment in land investing. And it's the same holds true for that desert land, right? There's resources under there if you got the mineral rights, which is something that's very tricky out west, to make sure you get that. But those resources were a huge aha moment, man, and just a funny moment in my life that I wanted to share with you guys that I learned from land investing. So if you guys like land investing, I have a few more videos on this vlog. If you like what I'm talking about, subscribe. If you don't, let me know below what the hell you don't like about me, man. Come on, man. I got love for you. And say hi if you just want to say hi. Again, below in the comments section. My name is Nicholas Coriano. We'll tune in next time.